Another incident has surfaced on Dread Next Door, and this one is guaranteed to send chills down your spine. I still remember the day I moved into Oakwood Estates like it was yesterday. The sun was setting over the perfectly manicured lawns, casting a golden glow over the neighborhood. As I unpacked the moving truck, I noticed a few of my neighbors watching me from their windows. They seemed friendly enough, but I could sense a hint of curiosity in their gaze. The first few weeks were uneventful, with the occasional noise complaint or dispute over lawn decorations. But as the months went by, I started to notice strange occurrences around the neighborhood. Tools would go missing, only to reappear a few days later. Strange noises could be heard coming from the abandoned house at the end of the street, and some of my neighbors would whisper about the Oakwood Estates curse. I dismissed it as small-town gossip, but the atmosphere in the neighborhood was starting to feel heavy and foreboding. The smell of fresh-cut grass and blooming flowers filled the air, but it was overpowered by the stench of decay and rot. One day, I received a notice from the Homeowners Association, informing me that my lawn was not up to code. I was shocked, considering I had spent hours every weekend tending to my garden. The notice wasn't signed, but it had a menacing tone that sent shivers down my spine. I tried to brush it off, but the message was clear: I was being watched, and I needed to conform. As the days went by, the notices kept coming. My trash cans were not in the correct position, my holiday decorations were not approved, and my dog was not on a leash. The tension in the neighborhood was palpable, and I could feel the weight of the Homeowners Association's gaze upon me. I started to vary my daily routine, trying to throw them off my trail. I would take different routes to work, and I would avoid eye contact with my neighbors. But no matter what I did, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. And then, the strange occurrences started to escalate. I would find strange objects on my porch, and my mail would be opened and resealed. The crunch of dead leaves under my feet was the only sound that broke the silence as I walked around the neighborhood. The trees seemed to loom over me, casting long, ominous shadows on the ground. I knew I had to take action, but I was afraid of what might happen if I confronted the Homeowners Association. The air was thick with tension, and I could feel the shadows closing in around me. I decided to do some digging, to try and uncover the truth behind the Oakwood Estates curse. I spent hours poring over documents and talking to my neighbors, trying to find any clues that might lead me to the source of the problems. And then, one night, I stumbled upon a dark secret. The Homeowners Association was not what it seemed. It was a front for a more sinister organization, one that had been hiding in plain sight for years. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tales. Drop a comment below telling us your personal experience. Until next time, sleep tight.